Rock that Jizzo. Let's rock that Jizzo. Let's rock the Jizzo. Let's rock that Jizzo. It's like the most perfect breeze right now. Just kicking it. Let's rock that Jizzo. Let's rock that Jizzo. Hey, Cool Sauce. Nothing. Nothing happened. Oh, that's all right. Hey, Pog. Oh, no, not at all. I just came on. I'm dead tired today, and I think I'm going to fall asleep as soon as I go to bed, then I don't. So I'm just kicking it, you know what I'm saying? I'm just rocking the jizzo. Did you get that Sam Adams? I'm just kicking it, you know what I'm saying? Oh, 2 cans of Corona Extra? It's like the 21st through the 24th of July. Hey, Mary, how you doing? Yeah. Yeah, it's weird, these chants, like, late at night, it's like different people. Oh, what's going on there? It's alright, but a lot of them are trolls. Yeah, I'm going to go down there. I'll just study music and, hey, Cardiff, Chris, how are you? I came out as soon as I quit dating your mom. There's a troll right there. Bye-bye, loser. Why are you buying beer by 2 cans? You going the ghetto route? Let's get a fucking 6-pack. Yeah, I'm going to go there. I'll just read poetry, literature, study music. I got a traveling keyboard. Just fucking can any of these motherfuckers. Whoever you want. You decide. You've been around long enough to just sling it. Sling it. Oh, you didn't feel like a logger, all right. It's a beautiful night tonight. It's 84 degrees now. Fan going full tilt. It's like the perfect temperature. Lay in your bed, no covers, sleep all night. Perfect temperature. Never have to put the covers on. I mean, it's a unique time of the year when you can do this. I mean, it is a blistering day in the daytime, but in the nighttime, man, it's really good. Oh, oh, you don't need to drink them all. You need to just bust a move once in a while. Just bust a move. You know, I still think of like a legit internet radio station, like the old days, but honestly, it's just not feasible. Digital internet radio stations are not like the old days. They're just not. Radio's dead. Just is. Oh, so what? You don't have to get up for anything. I was talking to I don't hang around too many people, but there's a guy I've known for a long time. Met him through YouTube. We're going to go to Mackinac Island in the winter for New Year's Eve. We're going to spend New Year's Eve in Mackinac Island in the winter. You know, it's a summer retreat area. But we just want to experience and get drunk and just do it. It's to be a unique experience. Hey, Bark, how you doing? We're definitely going to do it. I just like being up there in the middle. I usually go myself, but he's a good guy, and it'll be fun to spend time together. We're just going to kick it. Mark, you getting that hot weather up there? Oh, good for you. Oh, good. Swivel base. Nice. Good deal. Wear rubber gloves when you use that stripper. How come you didn't do pirate radio tonight? Man, I lined all the, after living here a year, I lined all the drawers in my cabinetry. You know, with that bullshit, you got to cut to size. I mean, I almost didn't, but I just decided to do it. Fuck, I don't know. I'm actually getting organized. You know, I'll tell you, there's been times in my life, I mean, other than like chronic depression, there's been times in my life where you could have offered me $1 million to do something and I wouldn't have done it. No way. And that's kind of how it was, like setting things up here. I don't know why. Oh, good for you. Good for you. Oh, cedar. I don't really like the smell of cedar chips that much. And I notice sometimes when I go in like Home Depot or Lowe's, I don't like the smell of that pine. I'm gonna put a new shelf in my bathroom, a couple of shelves in the bedroom. I'm gonna party, man. No shit. This winter, I'm gonna have more guests this winter. Anybody's welcome to come down here. Here's the only catch. I don't want to entertain anybody. Just come and go as you please. Fuck around, enjoy a new area. Just come and go as you please. That's why I built this. You know, if it wasn't for people I knew on YouTube, I probably wouldn't even have built a second bedroom. Hey, Mary, yeah, you're welcome to do it. You're welcome to do it. And I don't want any gift cards, thank you notes, none of that shit. I can tell you, I go to Detroit. You know, I'm from up there. It's exactly 970 miles, 15 hours of driving. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is all new construction, so it's. I mean, Mary, if I were you, I would come in the wintertime. I mean, it's 250 acres out in the middle of nowhere. The sky looks like a planetarium. Tons of wildlife. You won't ever hear a police siren, people talking, nothing. The only thing I let people do is I let these. There's a state park in the backside, backs up to the road that I live on, and they ride their horses down the road. And I always tell them they can ride their horses. It is heaven. It is. I let everybody ride their horses, and I tell them the same thing I tell you. I even spent $2,800 so they could have a drinking fountain at the end of my driveway. And I tell them this: look, you're welcome to ride your horses all over, but I don't want to be chit-chatting. I don't want any gifts. I don't want any thank you notes, anything. Just go back there and enjoy yourself. Yeah, it's really nice, especially if you're from an area up like there. You know, you this is an entirely different world, the South. Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, you could do it, but I don't like the color of those ugly old paints unless they're water based and no rain takes it off. But you would really like it down here, Mary. I mean, look it up, Crawfordville, Georgia. They filmed a bunch of movies down here. Yeah, I left about 3 years ago. Yeah, I miss Detroit. Not that much though, because what I was doing up there changed. You know, that new bridge ruined the area where I was at. It's just, like anything in life, nothing lasts forever. Oh, good for you. Nah, it's still cool. I miss it, but I wasn't doing it even before I left, so it didn't really matter. I appreciate the time that I experienced it. I was down there when Detroit was like rock bottom, man, and I'll tell you, it was an experience of a lifetime. I went in all those abandoned buildings, other than the train station. Packard Building, Fisher Plant, all the churches, schools. Yeah, I don't really think I helped them, to be honest with you. I mean, I would tell you if I did. But, I mean, yeah, I was just down there fucking around. And, I mean, I really legitimately was interested in, like, how they got there and why they couldn't leave. And there were a lot of super cool people. But I don't really think I really helped them. I mean, I got them a couple things to wear and a couple snacks, dinners, but that was about it. I never considered it that, I'll tell you that. But, I got lucky too because, when I first started doing that, I had about like 7 really super interesting interviews. And I'm not saying anything negative about other people, but there were just some unique personalities there. Becky, Tassie, Angel, Windy. I mean, there were just enough of them to really make it fly. Like I tell people all the time, it wasn't anything I did, it's the people I interviewed. Seriously, man. I mean, there's a certain type personality that wants to give you credit for stuff. I'm well aware what it takes to be successful at something. And I would admit if I was through traditional ways, but that Detroit thing was all YouTube created by the people I interviewed. Yeah, it does. That's part of the reason, too, why I was kind of getting burned out. I mean, consciously, it's like I knew I couldn't do anything. But who knows how much that, like, affects you. I mean, I'd hear about it and be disappointed. And it's just like, fuck it. Yeah, but I knew damn well Maddie's going to be passing away any day, too. Which sucks. But if you're down there and you're experiencing that, I mean, this sounds terrible, but like passing away sometimes seems better. Oh, good for you. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. I'll show you. Oh, I'll put that blindfold back on you when you're down here. I'm going to show you how to do something else. Yeah, conspiracy theories. Yeah, I said I was killing girls. That's so stupid. But I do find myself sometimes like reminiscing, particularly with Raven. And I just, oh, Hazel Park, yeah, Oakland County. I was just talking to a buddy of mine today about Oak Park in Royal Oak. Hazel Park racetrack. That area's changed so much. Yeah, that too. They thought that too. I mean, there's just a lot of weirdos, man, out there. Believe me, I got plenty of enemies on YouTube. I'm well aware of this. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's a better school. I mean, it's a good school system. I was a private detective my whole life, and I was actually hired by the Southfield school system back in the 80s and early 90s to do surveillance to bust people that weren't living in Southfield, that were living in Detroit. Oh, good for you, bud. Sidearms are more natural movement. There's less pressure on the rotator cuff. Do you work now, Mary? Yeah, you could bring your daughter down too if you wanted to. I mean, this is more of an adult place. I mean, I do have a stock pond where you could fish, but I mean, I bet you money kids would find this really boring. Oh, DoorDash them. Oh, good for you. I tell people, just my opinion, of course, with means nothing. This is a perfect place to just come down and do nothing. Just read and journal. I mean, I've got 1 gigabyte download speed, the same speed that hospitals run on internet. And just don't come down here and wear yourself out. Just come down and relax and don't do shit. I'll give you that microscope if you want it. You can have it. I'll give it to you if you like that stuff. Yeah, I got a stock pond. Yeah, fuck yeah. Loaded with like good fish, bass, brim, crappie. I got some carp and catfish in there just for balance. Yeah, it's stock jacked. Yeah, which I hope good stains for decks are hard to find, and you can expect about 5 years out of it, no matter what. Depending on if your deck is situated where you get a lot of sun or you don't get any sun, there's a lot of moisture. Yeah, huge stock pond. Yeah, that place where I put the cameras by the water, that's a stock pond. Fuck, man, I bet there's. I do know this that there's been about 10 grand worth of fish put in there, babies, since I've been here. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean when it's outside and it's hit by the sun, I mean it takes a beating. Good luck. I mean, if I were you, how old's your daughter, Mary? I don't know if you like to read, but I mean, I've done this before myself, where you just go someplace and you just want to see everything, and you're right back to the grind again when you get there. You're better off just like doing the things you don't do when you're away from home. Just stay up, screw around, sleep in, read, all the things that you don't do when you're home. You look it up, Crawfordville, Georgia. Yeah, you like fishing? Yeah, big stock pond. You ever get up to Mackinac Island, Mary? And I bet this chat is not working right again. Hey, if you guys can hear me, click like a thumbs up. If it goes to number 7, I know it's not working right. I don't know why this has been happening so much lately. Oh, it's working. Okay. Yeah, I watch that all the time. I watch that all the time, the Mackinac Bridge. No, I don't. I never regret them. I don't care. If two people show up, that's enough for me. No, I think I've got about 7,000 people blocked. Get lost if you don't like it. That's your opinion. And now you're blocked too. 7001. If I regretted it, I would let him on, or I wouldn't have done it to begin with. I, I'm not a numbers guy. You should know that by now. Helen, you dumb bitch. Yeah. Yeah, Helen's not too smart. Yeah, good job. Good job on that. See you later, Helen, you loser. One more place you've been kicked out of in your life. I mean, that is true. I do think blocking people affects your numbers, but I'm not like into that at all. I'm sure I lost like tons of shit because of doing it, but it was the right move. It was integrity persona plus. I'm glad I got rid of them all. I'm glad I got rid of all the liberals too. And I'm glad I got rid of Helen. You got to be true to yourself. Oh yeah, probably. It's just another fucking fruitcake. That's where people go over to her channel that have been kicked off from everywhere else. I mean, these are people in their 50s making fun of people. I mean, it's just, they're just the lowest of the low. Oh, yeah, they sure are. Bunch of losers. Yeah, who would watch her? If you recognize anybody that goes on her channel, block them automatically. ASAP. Just can their ass as soon as you can. Hey Pug, did you line your shelves at your house? Did you line your shelves? You know that stuff you put in the drawers? Oh, good idea. That's good. Make sure you write them down. Write them down. Take a screenshot. I mean, here you got somebody that knows that I don't care for her and comes on a channel where they know that I probably won't care for them either way. They're adults and they're here anyway. Oh, so is there a relationship between new construction and drawer liners? Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Hey, Jeff, how you doing? Good. Man, I was just thinking today, man. No, it's a fan. Fan. I'm gonna be at the ocean though, July 21st. I mean, I'm not really into the ocean that much, to tell you the truth. Unless it's just a big storm coming in. It's just like boring to me. I'm really a little excited about meeting my buddy up in Michigan, and we're gonna go to Mackinac Island for the winter for New Year's Eve. Yeah, it's fun. Just kicking it. I just can't go to sleep before 2 o'clock. Usually. Yeah, so fucking boring. I mean, I like that clear water down at Pensacola and shit, but I like looking at it here and there. But it's like just beach sucks. It's not a storm. Fuck it. Yeah, I've really cut back on being a night owl. I mean, for a lot of my life, I stayed up for fuck all night. I mean, I got to fight to not stay up all night now. Oh, Munchie. Yeah, Munchie, you got to quit doing that shit, hon. I mean, I think you're an intelligent person and you write well, but this fucking around with these losers, man, you know I don't like that. Yeah, good job on that. Good job. You got to respect not fitting our agenda. You know what I mean? Good job, Hey Pug. Sorry about that, Munchie. You just into shit that, we're not into. Munchie reminds me of Tiffany. If Tiffany wasn't nuts, she could. Tiffany's not dumb. And I think she's a good parent. She's just fucking nuts. Like Michelle. Michelle's a good person, but she's nuts. Yeah, it could be Tiffany, but I doubt it. I mean, you never know. You're right. That's one disappointment with YouTube. They should allow you to ban by MAC address, not screen names. Screen names like the stupidest way to block people in the world. I know it's not triples because whoever it is writes pretty well. I mean, Tiffany would be capable of being a munchie, but I mean, I think I know her well enough to where that's not her, but I could be wrong. Yeah, fucking nuts. It's fucking crazy. I told that bitch over 3 years ago, do not contact me anymore. Fucking crazy. I don't want that fucking nutty triples around either. Fucking telling people she's got a daughter, it's a doctor. No, you don't. Fucking kook. And you don't have money either. I mean, it's one thing you get, somebody 18 trying to impress you with bullshit. Not when you're in your 60s. Hey, Sunnyside, how you doing? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, you're right about that. That's true. That's the biggest clue when you get people on YouTube. That's the biggest clue you're going to find without hearing them speak is their grammar. That's exactly right. Yep. Yeah, you nailed it. Yeah, I do think Munchie's smart. I agree. I agree. Oh, good for you. Yeah, I'm hanging in there pretty good. Yeah, I think Munchie, I agree with you. I'm not saying it's, I mean, you can dislike somebody, but that doesn't have anything to do with, like, evaluating how smart they are. I mean, that's why the ones that, like this SG and Tribbles, these people are just so fucking stupid. 86 right now. 78 degree, 78% humidity. It's been hotter than a motherfucker here. Yeah, I don't turn my AC on. Isn't that weird? I do in the car, but I don't at my house. Car, you get all that glass. It's a small space. Oh, an alcoholic. I wouldn't doubt that. I never knew that about her, but I mean, she's just such a fucking shitbag as a person. Nah, this is about perfect. I mean, I got the fan on full tilt. I got a ceiling fan and a fan blowing at the end of my bed. And you can actually, like, fall asleep, sleep all night, never get chilled, and wake up, and it's perfect. No, I know. They're nuts, that's why. They're just super nuts. Yeah, I like white noise, but it's weird. I've found as I've gotten older that I don't need it like I did when I was younger. I mean, as far as mental illness, I can tell you this. I've gotten better. I think it's just hormonal changes. Oh, North Korea, good. How you doing? Yeah. I didn't think you could get on YouTube from North Korea. Year round, yeah, you like that white noise. I didn't know North Korea. Really? North Korea for sure? That's interesting. Sunnyside, where do you live? I think that was probably Munchie too, wasn't it, Pug? Yeah, I didn't think that was possible, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Pug, check that Mango Supreme, will you? Yeah, good. Yeah, good job, Pug. Pug is on it. Oh, Berea, Kentucky. Yeah, that's right. I think you told me that a long time ago. I've been there before. I've been there before. To 2020. Yeah, it's not too bad, but I was fucking around the other day and made another channel up just for the hell of it. And I realized when I did it, I hadn't done it in a long time, that you can, like, take an hour and maybe do 30 new YouTube bullshit screen names. Oh, born and raised. Oh, good for you. So that's how the people, you block them, they come back on. They say you thought you got rid of me. They've stockpiled a bunch of fake names. Oh, Berea, Kentucky. That's right. Sunnyside, do you still work? Oh, good for you, Berea, Kentucky. There's nothing prettier than Kentucky in the spring. I mean, I've been a lot of places, and I think that springtime in Kentucky, there's nothing like it. I don't care where you go. I mean, maybe there are places just as good, but I know Lexington is like awesome. You know, where I grew up near Detroit, we were always kind of taught that, oh, an RN, okay. I mean, we were always, I don't want to say taught, but there were a lot of inferences that everybody from like Kentucky, Tennessee, and Georgia was a big dumbass. I don't look at them. No, not me either. Yeah, I agree with you. No, I mean, I've been all over Kentucky. I think it's a great state, but I mean, I prefer like really once you start to get south of Lexington or east of Lexington, it's not as good. I don't really care for the Appalachian section. Hey, Sunnyside, do you, damn Google Act thing comes on. Damn Google Act thing comes on, and it takes me off my chat. They do. They do. You know, I know some, I lived in Chicago for about 13 years downtown. That was a big modeling hub in the summer. And I knew guys that were from the South, and they told me that when they came up and they like interviewed to work for these agencies, that they were kind of told to try to drop their Southern accent. Oh, okay. I mean, I think Appalachian's interesting. Historically, it's not a place that I think I'd like to live. There's no shoulders to the roads. Most of those towns are like dead. I don't really like, I would never want to live in a mountainous region either. It costs you too much daylight. You get a little bit of ice, a little bit of snow, it shuts down everything. You get behind slow moving traffic, it takes forever. I just don't like it. No, San Mateo's nice, crazy expensive. Yeah, crazy expensive. Oh, good for you. Yeah, I haven't spent too much time in Virginia or West Virginia. I've been everywhere though. Alaska, everywhere. I've been all over Alaska. I've been to all 50 states. Oh, did you really? Oh, good for you. How did you get hooked up to go to college out there? Yeah, San Mateo's just insane how much it costs. Oh, good for you. How long did you live there? Good for you. Oh, good for you. When you transferred, did a lot of those college classes turn into electives? You know, I think the internet is helping whittle away at the integrity of college. I mean, before you had to go to college to learn a lot of this shit. Not anymore. I mean, I got a 4-year degree in criminal justice. Fucking joke. It's the most worthless waste of time ever. I wouldn't do that kind of bullshit now. But back then I didn't know any better. Like sometimes I think I'd like to get like a PhD in philosophy. One of my stalkers trying to call me. One of my stalkers trying to call me. Fuck yeah, I took astronomy one time. It's a fucking bitch. That was one of my stalkers calling me on a private number. Yeah, no, I gotta get another laptop. It's a real fucking problem. Oh, did you go to University of Kentucky? Wow, that's a great school. I spent a lot of time in Lexington. I love it there. I tell people all the time, if I didn't live here, I'd live there. That's a good school. Yeah, you're lucky. You work day shift, Sunnyside? Yeah, I had a fucking $4,300 laptop. I sent it back. It was crashing when I tried to uh, transfer video. Hey, Lucid. Oh, good. Oh, good. Yeah, you got white noise. Sure do. That's a big fan blowing. Yeah, you're lucky to go there. I go and get a coffee at that Elizabethtown. You know where that's at? They have a Caribou coffee up there. It's good. Now, I used to stay at that dumpy Red Roof Inn, but I don't anymore because I don't travel with dogs. Oh, that's interesting. Do you get further south much, Sunnyside? Oh, wow, good for you. So is that 3 days a week or four? Yeah, I mean, I used to be, I mean, I'm a late night guy anyway, but I worked midnights when I was young going to college and a couple times when I dropped out. How do you work your days off? What do you do? Just get a few hours sleep and then stay up? I mean, there's theories out there that midnight shift takes time off your life, but they're not really etched in stone. I go to that Barnes and Noble there too, in off like Secretariat Drive or whatever it is. Oh yeah, I go down there too, Pensacola. Oh, good for you. Oh, cool. Sunnyside, you ever consider getting an advanced degree from there? Oh, do you really? So you'll stay up all night tonight? Wow. Yeah, I never did that. I never did that. Medical school or a nurse anesthetist? Oh, you're not kidding, yeah. I'd rather just get it out of the way. I think that's a cool job you got, Lucid. No, I can remember. I mean, I started going to a junior college in 1975, and I remember the girls were worried about getting into nursing school back then. I mean, it was competitive that long ago. And then they kind of pushed for 4-year degrees. And then like LPNs kind of went on the back burner. Yeah, no, it's expensive, yeah. Are you talking about an MD anesthesiologist or a nurse anesthetist? Yeah, good for you. How old are you, Sunnyside, if you don't mind me asking? No, I don't think they do that anymore. Not for not for advanced degrees. Not for advanced degrees. Oh, gotcha. Oh, you're young. Wow. Sky's the limit. I can remember when I was 35. Yeah, she's young. I mean, honestly, I could tell you this. It's just my opinion. Doesn't mean anything. But it seemed to me like from 30 till now, it didn't seem much different, to be honest with you. Hey, Sunnyside, are you single or married? Yeah. Single. Yeah, see, that's a weird time at a weird age. I mean, I don't need to tell you, it's slim pickings. I mean, unless you don't want to get married, then who cares? But if you do, I mean, that's a man. If you make it that long, I mean, and that's what you want, God, you're gonna have to get lucky, which is possible, by the way. I didn't get married till I was 30, and it was basically probably because of like how you feel at 35. If you're interested in getting married, it's like it's not going to get any better than this. Is it my dream wife? Not really. Is it as good as I'm going to get? Yes. Yeah. Nah, it's fucking true, man. And then you could like, the grass. I mean, there's an element of truth to the grass is always greener on one side. That's kind of true. And the reason it's greener on one side, on the other side, is because you don't know anything about it. You're naive. You're uninformed. You're not making a prudent, educated, rational decision because you don't know anything. Oh, did you really? Oh, yeah, I just got divorced 2 years ago. Okay, well, good. But let me tell you, this sounds crazy. Uh, I do have a filter, by the way. This sounds crazy, Sunnyside, but in this culture, in this world, you are gonna, in general now, okay, now, with exception, you're gonna bode better on the normal scale as being divorced and never married. I just got divorced 2 years ago. Yeah, well, I mean, good. And this is how fucked up things are. I thought to myself when you said this, I got married at 25, divorced 4 years ago. I thought right away, well, she's normal. Yeah, I mean, you know, the older I get, the more I think that, yeah, thin, thank you, well put. The older I get, the more I think that I wouldn't just say this is absolute destiny, but I think that, genes, of course, genetic predispositions. I think you're brought into this world with a certain set of genes. Of course you are, right? And that depending on who your parents are and where you're born and how education is stressed, there's just so many variables that you got to get lucky, or you'll find freak examples of people just coming from backgrounds that don't jive with their success. But by and large, the majority of the bell-shaped curve is how you came into this world. Oh, I agree with you. I never wanted kids. And to tell you the truth, the reason I never did is because I never wanted to be in that deep. I mean, I had crazy parents. I mean, I'm crazy. And I'm sure, ducks fly with ducks. And you end up with crazy people like yourself because you feel comfortable around them. And that leads to crazy children. And I remember at a very young age, and my parents didn't do anything for me. And I remember thinking the last thing that I want to do is, I think I would have been a good dad. I do. But I think I'd have been strict. And I didn't want to take the chance to have gene expression dominate my good deeds. So at a very young age, I decided I didn't want kids. No way. The world's filled with enough lunatics. Yeah. Well, congratulations, Sunnyside. Now, I can tell you this, at 35, and that's behind you, and you didn't have kids, and you're going to come to a point, if you haven't already, where you're in your life, you're successful, your hormones are high, you're producing shit tons of estrogen. In a way, you've got the world by your ass, but there's a component to human behavior that'll make you search something that may not be what's good for you. So you always leave that trap open, just in case Mr. Wonderful number 2 walks by. But life, if kind of seems boring because you have these expectations of where you think you should be, which is false, by the way, and that changes the way you look at your future. It's weird. Yeah, thank God you had no children. Yeah, good for you. Sunnyside, are you religious at all? Right, yeah, I'm great with... Yeah, that's true. It's true, because it's all one way. I'm not expecting anything from them. It's very easy. But Sunnyside, I guarantee if you fast forwarded to my age, you'd be like that. You'd be super happy. You'd be super satisfied. But at 35, you haven't had enough life experiences to come to conclusions that I have. even though I experienced what you did at 35. I mean, that's one way of looking at it. I mean, it could have not been in the genes, too. It could have been shit luck, too. Musical chairs, like my YouTube channel. Yeah, I mean, I could be like talking to myself right now. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's an unfortunate part of the internet, to tell you the truth. And I know what bullshit YouTube is. I know it's a false ceiling. So I never really paid any attention to it, to be honest with you. Oh, good. That's how I am, yeah. That's pretty interesting coming from Christian land, Kentucky. Good for you. I was thinking today as I was driving, I had these crazy fucking thoughts. And Lucid, what do you think about this? Pug, what do you think about this? I don't want to say they were good relationships, but I've had some shit happen in my life to where I knew women, they weren't bad. It wasn't like a grand slam. I mean, I'm no prize myself. But they'd tell me some shit about their dating history. Like, this is like 10 years before I even knew them. And it would turn my ass off. And my interest in them went from like high to not calling them again. Have you ever had anything like this happen? In other words, to me, I guess someone's past isn't really their past. And if they're dumb enough to divulge it to me, they get the double whammy. Nah, I'll tell you, man, honestly, Pug, I've reached the level of maturity, which in a way is unfortunate. I honestly don't look at it that way. I really don't. I don't. I mean, if I was 25, maybe. I mean, I'm sure if I'd have had a YouTube channel and I was 21, like I have now, I'd probably have herpes and syphilis and every other goddamn thing. But like I said, you're not catfishing me. I'm not stupid. And it's not like I have a high bar. But I know better. It backfires, yeah. No, I really don't think that, man. I mean, everybody on YouTube categorizes your success by subscribers, which is so stupid. That's the first thing. 99% of my friends don't even know I have a YouTube channel. But if you're talking to someone, you tell me you have a YouTube channel, and you tell me you have 185,000 subscribers, it's like, wow, it's like instant credibility, which is so false, it's ridiculous. Yeah, I don't want to hear about it either. And people ask me sometimes, if I think I'm racist. I don't. I had a black best man in my wedding. I lived with black guys in college by choice. I was a best man in a black guy's wedding. But if I found out, like, a girl that I'm interested in was banging a black guy, I don't want to date her. I mean, is that racist? Oh, good for you. Good for you, Dora. I mean, I don't know if it is or not. I mean, I don't like green peas. Lima beans. Now, I could live with a big-dicked white guy, but not a big-dicked black guy. Now, why? I mean, I asked myself this. Well, like I tell people all the time, of course, my damn ship has sailed. I know this. I tell people all the time, there's no surprises with me. There's nothing. You're never going to catch me lying. No way. You're never going to catfish me. And believe me, I've had people that I met on YouTube that along the way, they have just, I don't know this for sure. I'm assuming this. It could be totally false. They could have had breast cancer. Fuck, I don't know. All I know is I don't hear from them anymore, which I'm fine with because I wasn't interested in them to begin with. But I just think that there's certain women. I like the cultural, the high IQ, the musicians in a way. But that's not enough to, like, you know, complete the whole package. You know what I'm saying? And it seems like in my adult life, I kind of geared towards like fuck buddies and was pretty content with that. But there's 1% of me that hasn't given up. Yeah, absolutely right. I sure would. Yeah, to what we like. Yeah, that's right. Although I've had this happen before where, I've been friends with women and it happened with my wife, actually. I wasn't really that interested in her, to be honest with you. And we used to go out to dinner on Friday. She had a boyfriend, I had a girlfriend, and I was never like thinking in the back of my mind, yeah, I'd really like to do something with her. I mean, I thought she was really pretty, but you know how it is. Like, you can see really good-looking guys, but you're not really into them. It's so weird. It's so complex, human behavior. And then one time we were out someplace, and she got really pissy because I was talking to some woman. And I realized then it was like she thought of me differently than I thought of her. But back to the matter at hand, and that is that I've had like friends with females before. And it's a fine line there about being a wingman and or not. Oh, 11, yeah, so what, man? I'm not a guy that thinks that things are meant to be or any of that bullshit. Fuck, I don't have an act, you know? No, same here, too. Like I said, I don't like green beans. I don't like peas. Does that make, do I discriminate against vegetables? Yeah, I'm with you, Sunnyside. Now, you could say this was like, I don't know if you'd call it insecure or like, I never really had any problem with girlfriends, but I did have a problem with being both feet in. So I'll cut to the chase on this. I mentioned fuck buddies early, and I don't like really doing that much anyway. But there's a girl that I've kept in touch with for like 20 years up in Michigan. Dumber than a fucking box of rocks. Like super fucking stupid. But she's a sweetheart. She's very kind to animals. And is like a fucking beast sexually. And I'm going to look her up when I get back there. No future. Maybe that's what's attractive to me. I don't really know. Yeah, trust is huge. But you can't have it both ways. All the shit that I talk. Like, you could say, yeah, I know I could trust Tom, but he's such a fucking asshole. He's always talking about porn and, girls that slept with black guys, not want to date with them. He doesn't like fat girls. You know, so I'm fucked either way. Yeah, I mean, I think there's a silver lining to everything. There's a silver lining to everything. And when you look at, like, take for an example, marriage. You know, like Sunnyside, you go from, like, meeting someone to being attracted to them to fucking like rabbits to feeling excited about getting married to marrying him to can't can't wait to get fucking rid of him. Shit. And then you wonder about yourself. You think, was it them or was it me? It's probably both. Takes two to tango. But as you know, Sunnyside, you get around the 35-year old area. I mean, if that's what you want, even like dating fucking people you're like half-ass interested in, it's a numbers game. I mean, even when you were young and in high school and in college, and there were tons of like people that were eligible, it wasn't exactly easy. And it wasn't like, you know, the pick of the litter every day of the week. So when then you fast forward and you get into 35, a lot of the good quality people are taken. It's just a tough time when you have your radar on. Yeah, I think trust is huge. Yeah. I told my wife, you can always trust me. I promise to always tell you the truth. And there's two of your girlfriends I'd like to fuck. That, as it turned out, that wasn't the kind of trust she was looking for. Be careful what you ask for when you want total honesty. No, it's not. Yeah, for nothing. You know, when you're young and you're doing stupid shit, and you're getting laid on a first date, so what? There's not much at stake there. But as you get older, what was no big deal at 22 is, like you said, risk it all, and it's not worth it. Yeah, you're exactly right. Now, Lucy, this is your second marriage, right? It's only greener on the other side for like the first couple days. And let's face it, all that bullshit starts by being attracted to people. Emotion. It's got nothing to do with logic, intelligence, good judgment. You meet these people and it's like, all right, yeah. And all your defenses drop down a couple notches. Yeah, absolutely sure. Well, good luck. I'm not saying it's impossible. And you may be content. If you are, congratulations to you. Because that way you'll be able to have a better odds at life. And let's look at it this way too. You know, it isn't like you meet nirvana whether you're married or not. You could live a happy, fulfilling, satisfied life and never marry and hardly ever date again. It's possible. But the way this culture is set up, the pressure is always on. You do love to date. Oh, okay, good for you. Oh, good for you. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. If you look at, you would think that based on your personal experience, that the odds would get better on second marriages or not. But I've always thought, in other words, more second marriages fail than first. And you'd think, God, how did that happen? But it's necessary to quantify it. I think it happens because you see the writing on the wall on the second time, and you're not going to piss away 5 or 10 years trying to right a sinking ship. So, because they don't have the success rate first time marriages do, I don't think that makes them worse. Yeah, good for you, Sunnyside. Good for you. That's a glass half full. Good for you. I mean, it's a learning experience. I don't think being married should be an endurance test. I mean, who wouldn't like to be married to like your soulmate and you're like, you can't see enough of each other the whole way through? Yeah, me too. It just doesn't seem like too much of a reality. I mean, for every one of these that you see someplace, there's, 10,000 of them that you don't. I'm not so sure in this day and age where women can support themselves. Uh, I mean, this sounds fucking terrible, but, if you've watched me before or you know about my channel, I watch a ton of porn. And I think if porn wasn't available, I mean, this sounds really bad, but like I tell you like it is, I'd probably have a girlfriend or be married. God, no wonder my marriage didn't work out. Yeah, I just don't think I'm too great of a guy as a husband. Not because I wouldn't be honest and committed. It's just because I'm nuts. Yeah, I mean, it's not for everybody. I mean, you're not going to be a midget in the NBA. Same shit with me. I got my strong points, but I'm not convinced that husband is one of them. I'm pretty sure it's not. Good for you, Lucid. Yeah, right. That's kind of, yeah, I've had that said to me before. I could take you back and introduce you to some old girlfriends, and they said that it was the worst and best times of their life. But I've mellowed a lot. I think it's more good than bad. Uh, Now, but the ship sailed, right? My stock is at an all-time low. Now, when I was younger, I was like a total control freak. I'm not really sure of the origins of that, but I know I was. And I don't think I'd be that way now. Yeah, that's how it goes, Lucid. Yeah, I get it. No, hell no, it's not. Fuck no. Better believe it's not full of passion and sex. Good for you, Sunnyside. Congratulations. No, I know what you mean. But I think if you stay married long enough, in general, with exception, that's where most people are. Yeah, you turn into friends instead of lovers. I think that's typical. Now, I do think there are people that really get lucky, but I think you fit the norm. I get it. Yeah, I get it. You're like good friends. I mean, I think what kept me in some relationships longer than it in a perfect world than it should have been is I didn't want them, but I didn't really want anybody else to have them either. It just drove me fucking crazy. When I was young, I was like the most jealous son of a bitch that ever lived. I mean, like crazy jealous. Well, that's good. No, it's kind of being stuck at a bad job. Yeah, Lucid's right, man. I mean, here's the thing. Here's one thing. I mean, I'm a firm believer that it's hormone based. Well, you're 45, right, Lucid? I think a lot of it's so hormone based. It's ridiculous. See, your deck of cards, though, Sunnyside, is pretty full. 35, good job, no baggage. I mean, you're still like a A-lister. Yeah, 45. See, you still got a lot of hormones left. But you said in a conversation we had a few weeks ago that you don't look at guys like you're attracted to them anymore, which is weird if how you described your relationship now is really that way for a 45-year-old female. As you guys know, though, I mean, this doesn't take a genius. There's nothing better to meet somebody brand new where, like, you're super sexually attracted to them. You're talking to them on the phone. You're just doing bullshit for 4 and 5 hours and you hope it never ends. There's no better feeling like that. Yeah, you're lucky, man. I wish my bar was set that low. Although mine's pretty good. Mine's pretty good. I mean, I think like liking porn has kept me out of a lot of bad stuff, to be honest with you. I do. Yeah, it happens. That happens. But you know what though? I mean, you may figure this out. It could be you. It could be him. But this is very typical. This is very typical. Why do you think when you go into the self-help section of a Barnes and Noble that there's one of the biggest sections in the bookstore is reviving your marriage, bringing back the fire, starting over, new sex positions, because most of the people are in the same position you're in, given your experience. It's like nothing to be disappointed about. And this is how, and I'm not saying that I suggest against them, it's not a good idea. Now you know how affairs start. You know, you and your husband haven't had sex in like fucking 5 years, and your boss is telling you how great you look. You guys are laughing, you're flirting, and his marriage isn't worth a fuck either. And all of a sudden, you guys are traveling out of town. This is how this stuff happens. Believe me, I recommend against it, but you can understand how these things occur. Yeah, yeah, I am. Yeah, I mean, it's just human behavior. You can never take the human element out of anything. And what's considered like a true professional, I guarantee you, Sunnyside, you have got to run into some doctors that you're like gaga over, but nobody knows. Yeah, it's the same. If it wasn't as lucid, it'd be you catching your husband watching porn all the time. You know, something like that too. You know, it's just. I mean, what you'd where you'd like to be in isn't reality a lot of the times. Yeah. This is why my nurse practitioner neighbor was getting pile driven by the UPS driver when her husband came home early for lunch. And she told friends of hers that she didn't feel loved anymore by her husband. But that old UPS driver was coming through, wasn't he? I mean, suffice to say, it's a complicated world. I think a lot of it is just shit luck. You know, your behavior. I mean, Sunnyside, if I'd have told you in high school you were going to be only married for 4 years, you wouldn't have believed me. And then you try and you go back and you try and figure out what it is you did wrong. Nothing. You didn't do anything wrong. But what you did do is you learn a valuable education. I mean, so what? Marriage is a legal contract. It doesn't work out, big deal. So what? I don't think it's a big deal. I mean, all it is a legal contract. Now, in the old days, you know, they had everybody brainwashed that you were supposed to, you know, turn this into a marathon of misery and look for a 50-year golden wedding anniversary, whether you were miserable 49 years out of the 50 or not. There are a lot of options now, and I think they're for the better. I do. Now, is there a consequence to that? Maybe. Maybe it's the facade of people being happy when they weren't. You don't need to put up with that bullshit anymore. It's a constant musical chairs. Human behavior, man. You never can really pin it down. I know girls women that I've been friends with in college that they were with the man of their dreams. Really loved the guy. Virgins hanging in there till that special day. Strict Catholics. They go down to spring break and fuck a guy 3 hours after they met him. Oh, good for you. What'd your dad do, Sunnyside? Yeah, I mean, you can never. I mean, it's not predictable. All you can do is like an informed decision. You go with what you know. Sounds like you had good parents, Sunnyside. No, that happens too, Pug. Yeah, that happens too. Yeah, I mean, if I had my druthers, knowing what I know now, I think the best thing you can do is have an interest in academia. It's attractive to be around smart people. But sometimes it's more fulfilling to be around attractive, dumb people. Good for you, Sunnyside. Oh, cool. Well, that helped. See, you had good genes. You know, Berea, they had a didn't they have a big pile up on the? You're not far from 75, are you? I-75. Isn't that where they had that big expressway crash when it snowed? Or am I mixing that up with something else? Oh, my condolences. Sorry about that. I know you miss them. So you were young when your dad died. No, that's what I think. Yeah, I agree with you. Bingo. Yeah, 18. Yeah, sorry about that. I mean, I didn't have too great of parents, so I never missed mine. I didn't even go to my dad's funeral. Never went to their gravesite. Once I saw it accidentally. That probably explains why I'm nuts. Who knows how much that affects your psyche when you don't like your parents and you don't miss them? Who knows? I mean, believe me, man, I really think that I'm like 5 levels ahead of where I should ended up. So I'm never going to be disappointed. Yeah, who asked you? That's exactly right, man. Sure is. But you're always juggling these balls in the air about like crazy, wild, irresponsible bullshit or things with a lot of merit, integrity, honesty, all this fucking shit. If you lined all the cards up, all the ducks up, integrity, honesty, trustworthy, witty, good job, I guarantee you they're not going to be worth a fucking bed. I just didn't care. I didn't give a shit about it. I didn't care. It just didn't interest me. Now, this wasn't like something that would be like Sunnysides. I mean, I was living in Florida. I hadn't like even visited them in like 15 years. I didn't care. Hey, Leo, how you doing? Fuck no. Zero. None. None. Not at all. Nah, that didn't bother me a bit. I mean, I don't know that this has anything to do with it or not. I mean, a psychiatrist or a behaviorist would probably tell you this. But maybe that's like, you know, I doubt this, but I'll say it anyway. Maybe that's why, I'm not even going to say it because I don't believe it. Because you look at Sunnyside, she loved her dad. And I just don't think it has anything to do with it, maybe. Yeah, my dad was older too, but that didn't have much to do with it. Yeah, that's how my parents were, about the same age range. Yeah, same kind of thing. Yeah. But you know, in the last 25 years, they've figured out that that old sperm isn't that good. Yeah, my dad was 50 when I was born. Yeah, he was. Of 8. Wow, were you guys Catholics? No birth control? So all your siblings are dead, right, Pug? Wow. Yeah, I'm not into like family stuff at all. Not at all. Yeah, 50, and same thing with me, Sunnyside. My dad was 50 when I was born. Crazy, huh? I say fuck him, Leo. Yeah, I wouldn't pay any attention to. I wouldn't. I'm not suggesting that's the right thing to do. I tell people, given the scenario, how I think I'd behave, but I'm not. I don't give advice. It's not worth shit anyway. Too many variables. I had one lesbian sister, two stillborns in between us. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, kind of true. Yeah, that's kind of true. Yeah, good for you, Leo. Yeah, you can be better. It doesn't have anything to do with it. I mean, now that you're an adult, you're talking and communicating, the sky's the limit. It's hard to get that shit off your mind, though. Yeah, big family. I mean, I don't even like wonder about my stillborn brother and sister. I mean, there's people that get crazy about that. What if? I bet I haven't thought about it a total of 5 minutes my whole life. Yeah, no, I get it. Believe me. Yeah, unwanted personality trait. Yeah, I know what those are like. Oh, brother 3 years old? Oh, that's kind of cool. Are you guys tight? All right, Leo, good luck with everything. Well, there's a good Mexican restaurant out there in London. Did he get any of that tornado damage? There's an Indian owns a Red Roof Inn down there. Oh, good for you. Is your mom still alive, Sunnyside? No, no, don't text me anything of importance. Email it. No, I didn't see it. You got to email it. These texts suck on this Google texting. Oh, okay. Yeah, another thing too is I kind of feel that don't ask, don't ask is, I don't ask. I mean, I know a bunch of people through like different things. I don't ask, man, because I don't really want to know. It's not my business. Oh, glad he meant it. Yeah, they got nailed down there. Oh, good. Well, glad I didn't get him. I mean, Kentucky's got some crazy ass weather. Flooding, tornadoes in the winter. I mean, what the hell? You ever go to Kentucky Derby, Sunny side? Sunnyside, do you upload videos? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. That's all right. You should upload some videos too, Pug. Why not? Oh, good for you. It probably wasn't copyright protected anyway. Well, you guys, I think I'm going to go to bed. I'm a little tired. So I hope you guys have a good day tomorrow. Sunnyside, you party on. Lucid, you nighty night. Oh, you got 6 a.m., huh? Yeah. Hope you have a good day tomorrow. Hang in there on your stuff, too. And I'll tell you, if I were you, it's not my business, but you may want to consider some marriage counseling. If you can get hubby to go. Good night, Pug. I mean, yeah, great talking to you, Sunnyside. Good luck with everything. Yeah, good night, you guys. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I hope I do. I think I will. Yeah, I know. I would consider it. If you could get him to go, I would. I mean, it's unknown. I mean, you may be surprised. You got a lot at stake there, and I wish I'd have done it. Before you get to the point to where you don't want to go. It's just like torture. Yeah, good night. All right, well, good night, everybody. Abhishek Sharma, you have a good day tomorrow. Or a good day right now. I'm not sure where you are. Well, thank you guys for coming on. I appreciate it. It's fun. Thanks a lot. Night, Pug. Peace out, Lucid. Kick it, Sunnyside.